Travis and his wife, Christy, were shocked when his daughter came home with 32 visible bruises after visiting her mother, Laura's house this summer. Travis immediately contacted the authorities to report the abuse and has since refused to let Laura see their daughter. But Laura says Travis and Christy are making up the allegations and coaching their daughter to tell the police horrific things that simply aren't true. Take a look.
When we went to the police that night, she was telling her story about what her mother had done to her. And when she was telling her story, she started to cry. And the police officer asked her, what's wrong, honey? And she told them it didn't happen. And the police officer came over and talked to us about what was going on. And when the police officer turned around to walk away, she looked right at me and she started crying. And she told me, Daddy, but it did happen. This summer, I went and picked up my daughter from her mother's house. She had stayed there for 1 week. We picked her up to go to a theme park in my home state, and we were going to go swimming at the hotel. When she was getting undressed in the other room with my wife said, get in here, get in here. So I went in there, and I was shocked. She had bruises from her shin all the way up and down her legs, some on her back, and we noticed grab marks on her. It shocked us. She told us that her mother had grabbed her by her feet, drug her across the floor, and even grabbed her by her hair. And then later on we had found out that she had bruises even on her scalp from where her mom had hit her on the head, she had told us.
When I seen the bruises, they were the most horrific thing that I've ever experienced. And it hurt. It hurt her for me to touch her. She kicked her while she was down. She grabbed her by her ankles and drug her through the living room. And she slung her into a TV. She continued to tell her that she was a piece of crap, that no one would love her, that she was a problem child. And she said that she was worth nothing and would become nothing. She said if she had to do it over again, that she would have not had her.
Over the last 2 years, I've had to call DCS 6 times. When we got custody of my daughter, we had found out she was being molested at her mother's household. She told me her mother participated in the molestation. She allowed her to be molested by this man.
She wakes up screaming in the middle of the night with night terrors. In her dream, she says that her mother is holding her down as other men are raping her. Other men are touching her, and her mother does nothing to save her. She tortured her in such a way that this child is not normal no more. She's lost who she is because of Laura damaging her. I think that God placed me in her life to help save her.
This girl's just so scared, and she just wants somebody that she can trust. And she's lost, little girl.
Laura can never accuse us of coaching this child. She put those marks on her daughter, and she should never see her daughter again.